Good morning, it's Thursday, and today we're continuing reading through those few verses in Mark. I love doing this because I think when we read things in order, we can see a real context as to why those things are important and why the author of that book has written them. So in Mark, we read verses 29 to 34 on Tuesday. And that's the verses where Jesus heals many people. But now we're going to read on into 35 to 39, and it says this: Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed. Simon and his companions went to look for him. And when they found him, they exclaimed, "Everyone is looking for you." Jesus replied, "Let us go somewhere else, to nearby villages, so that I can preach there also. That is why I have come." So he travelled throughout Galilee, preaching in their synagogues and driving out demons. I absolutely love the fact that Jesus went to a solitary place. He does this quite a few times throughout his life. He does it, it's part of his regular routine. He goes to a solitary place, to a quiet place, to a place away from his disciples, away from the busyness of life, and in this case, away from the hordes of people that want a miracle. And he prays. He spends time with God. He spends time with his Father. And I want to encourage us today that in all of the busyness of life, in the busyness of the different ministries we're involved in, the different things that we do for church and we do for friends and family within church, that we still need to find time to go to that solitary place, to withdraw for a time, to spend time with God, to spend time in prayer and worship, and to just learn more about him and learn more about what he wants us to do. I want to encourage you that that's really important. And I know this year has been a year, 18 months. It's felt like we've really been in a solitary place. But that's being on your own or being isolated isn't going to that solitary place. Going to that place is spending intentional time alone with God. So that today, why not find some time, whether it's an hour, half an hour, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, spend some time, carve it out, to spend some time intentionally with God in that quiet place. Now, you might not have a quiet place in your home, but find a spot, find a seat, find a space where you can spend time, just for a few moments even, if that's all you have, alone with God, and listen to what he has to say to you. Father, I thank you that you speak to us and that you want to spend time with us. I pray that you'd help us to find time with you that's solitary, to withdraw to that solitary place for a time, that we may know you better, that we may spend more time with you and understand more about who you are and who you've created us to be. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Have a fantastic week, the rest of your weekend, and we look forward to seeing you on Sunday.